Hi guys, welcome to Best Vibes. This is a let's play about 6 friends in the city trying to make, their dreams come true and everything they've kind of worked for. So we'll start with the first sim, which is Bethann Tyrell. She's a foodie professionalist. She's a really good sim, and she does have the innocent trait, but she's not innocent. So she grew up on Henford and Bradley with her grandmother, and she's kind of lived their whole life. And when her friends moved to the city, she decided to join them. Her grandma kind of helped her out with the deposit, so they all paid a deposit for this property, and they do have a lot of money left over, mostly because of Manny's parents, who kind of paid the bulk of it, but all the girls kind of pitched in essentially. She works as a pastry chef in the culinary career. She's really good at cooking, she's really good at gourmet cooking, and like I said, she does have a degree as well in cooking. She's essentially trying to make her dream. Her dream is to own her own bakery in Magnolia and Pomerad. So that's pretty much what she's aiming for. Like I said, this is her grandma Marie isn't in the family tree yet, but she is there. I just need to add her on. But yeah, she did live with her grandma Marie, who is currently packing everything up in her old apartment and going back to the countryside. The cat Axel is her grandma's cat that she took, so she does have to give the cat back to the mother, her grandmother. So that's Grandma Marie Green. She's an elder. She works in the detective career. She loves dogs, but she has a cat. It doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. And she does have a relationship with Salim, who is also their neighbor. And bearing in mind, it's only day one of them moving into this area, and she's already flirting with a neighbor. So that should kind of give you an idea as to kind of her personality and what she's like and what she's all about. She's ambitious. She's about her dreams, but she can also get sidetracked very, very quickly. So the next thing we have is Sofia Whitebeard. She's a vegetarian, a dog lover. She's outgoing, and she's really good at rock climbing. She grew up in Brentwood Bay with her mum and dad, Mitchell and Anita, and her little brother Dylan. There is about 1 year between her and Dylan, but they both grew up together. They're very, very different individual, believe it or not. That's Nugget, her little dog. He is falling asleep essentially at this point. But yeah, Nugget means everything to Sofia or Soph. She's obsessed with that dog, and she's in love with the dog. She's really outgoing, but she's also introverted, so she kind of likes staying home, staying with the dog. So she's currently in the GP or general practitioner as a doctor, which is not what she wants to do or where she wants to be. As you can see, she's a dog lover. She loves animals in general, so she kind of really wants to be in the veterinary career, but her parents have been kind of like, no, you're going to be a doctor. So because they paid for her education, she didn't really have that much of a choice. It's something she's struggling with, and the girls are kind of helping her come to terms with it, and she's gonna figure it out. She wants to go back and start from the bottom and become a vet, or if she wants to become, stay as a GP, find her footing in life. And that's Anita and Mitchell, her father, and that's her little brother Dylan. And yeah, it's kind of what she's working it out. She's figuring out. That's why she decided to leave her parents' house after she graduated university. She decided to leave her mum and dad's house, move into the city with her best friends, and see if she can, have her own opinion without her mum and dad's influence. She did accidentally eat some pho which contained meat, and she's not happy about it. They recently just moved in into this apartment, and Bethann made some food and it wasn't vegetarian safe, so she's not very happy about it. She's feeling very miserable at this point. So next we have Manny, or Imani Smith. She's talented, she's a pretty girl. She's all about Manny, and she's a Democrat, kind of like her mum. She's a foodie and a bookworm as well, which doesn't really translate in terms of how she looks. People do kind of see her one way, but they don't also realize she's very smart, which is kind of what her perception, how people see her. That's pretty much how they see her, is this pretty girl but not a lot of brains, if that makes sense. But whereas in actual fact she does have a lot of brains. So she grew up in Willow Creek with her mum and dad, and they only had one child. They only had one child, and you can see some of her traits there, and pretty much what she's like. So that's part of her story and what she's kind of looking for in life. Her career, she's currently in the business career, and she needs to work on her logic skill and her charisma skill as well. And she currently makes $225 million an hour, which is really good. I think she's one of the highest earner in the house currently. With the other girls, I think she earns the most. She might earn more than Sofia, I think. But yeah, she's level 8 in the current career that she has, and she's really happy in this job. She does get looked down upon, and these are her mum and dad. So we have her dad, George, and we have who's an angler hedge fund manager, and we have a mum, Trinity, as well. Trinity Smith. She is a charity icon, and so that's her family tree right there. So Manny's mom, in the beginning, she was all about activism, but now it's evolved. She's more about being a socialite, and that's the ugly truth that she doesn't want people to see. She doesn't want people to know about anybody see Manny, about her parents' true intentions. Well, her mum's true intentions. Her dad's life is all about hedge funds and making money happen, and that's it. And I think 4 of the girls got their own room, but she wanted this room because it's got a lounger in it, and she brought her pampas from home to support it. Yeah, she makes a lot of money, 227 million an hour, so she is kind of making more than most of the girls, I believe. And she can go home and ask her mom and dad, for more money, which, all the girls are like, roll their eyes at it. So next we have Rebecca Smart. She is in the niche broadcaster career. She's a beauty lover and also a diva, and she's also very, very ambitious. She wants to be a level 5 celebrity. That is a goal in life. She wants to be that influencer. And when Manny and the girls brought up the idea of moving to the city and just kind of leaving their parents behind, she was all about it. She was literally number one, saying this is what she wants. She also has a room to herself. She has her own room as well with her recording stuff. So her and Manny's room are opposite. They didn't want to share a room, even though they could have, but they decided not to share a room. And it was kind of, better for them that way, that they're not sharing a room. She was currently in the publisher side of the business, but she realized she wanted to be in front of the camera. That's where her desire lies. And So she decided to quit and become a niche broadcaster. She was able to get this job because of the position she was in previously. So she bagged this job. Essentially, she got this job. She makes 59 simoleon an hour, and as you can see, she still has a lot to go through in terms of her career and what she needs to do, but she's working on that. She's making that happen. And again, her and Manny kind of connect on the fact that they're both self-absorbed. So now we have Amara Cantrell. She's in the publisher career. She's only just started in that publisher career. She makes $10, 10 simoleon an hour. She needs to get to level 2 in writing. She doesn't have. She also went to university, but she didn't really stay very long. She got the degree, but she didn't get the best of the degrees. And she has a sister called Vita and a brother-in-law called Eddie, and we'll get to see them in a second. And she has 2 little nephew as well from her sister. And yeah, so she's kind of starting from the bottom really, because her career didn't really get off the best start. In the middle of her education, her parents died, so it's kind of been her sister supporting her. So she didn't have a lot of money to put towards the deposit of the house. So we have her sister Vita and her sister's husband Eddie, and the 2 little babies. So that's her family and her family history. So with Amara, she has they're not nephews, it's a niece Blair and a nephew Dash, and yeah, they all live in Brentwood Bay at the moment, and we will get to see them throughout the Let's Play as things go along. She is into music, but she kind of dropped that. She's a pretty girl. She's very snobbish in terms of what she likes, her behaviour. She does kind of look down on things that she deems lowbrow television and lowbrow music, and yeah, she's very particular. Her and Bethann do kind of fight a little bit more than the other girls, because of Bethann kind of likes, she's up for anything. She doesn't kind of look down on some things, whereas Mara, she does look down on like little things, and she does find it she gets irritated quite quickly. Maybe we'll make her high maintenance. We'll see. Maybe she might develop that high maintenance characteristics. But yeah, but she's also very good at writing. That's one of the reasons she went into the publishing career. But she does kind of struggle with words every now and again. But yeah, her main goal essentially is to become a publisher, also become an author of her own and write her own books. But yeah, that's something she's working on, and we'll get to see how that goes for her and help her along with those journeys. So next we have Almara de la Rosa, and she's a daydreamer. She's not commitmental, and she's also a vegetarian like Sofia, so they do kind of bond in that aspect. And she's a media assistant, and so she wants to be a celebrity manager. She currently earns $25 simoleon an hour. And yeah, like I said, some of them are kind of doing something way different than what their skills require, but that's kind of it. They're just gonna work on their goals pretty much. That's why they moved into the city. So she comes from a single parent. Her mum, who recently remarried. So she comes from a single parent. Her mum is called Aubrey, and she recently just remarried Julius Rodriguez, I think, in Oasis Spring, because that's where her mum lives. Her mum's an author as well, so she writes books, and she's not famous yet, but she does write every now and again, and that's how she kind of makes a living, and that's how she gets by. Almara was she was a dancer, but due to injuries, as you can see, she injured her leg a long time ago, and she does have recurring pain sometimes in that leg, so it does take her a while to kind of get over those injuries. But yeah, she's really good. She's a girly girl, and she kind of loves the life she's living now. She wants to be out, she wants to be partying, she doesn't want to be stuck in the house, she doesn't want to be watching TV, she wants to be kind of out and about. She currently can't go to the gym as much as she used to, so she's trying to get her fitness back and get her dance skills back while her leg is healing. And she does prefer non-exclusive romantic relationships. So, and she has no interest in having kids currently. She's just not interested, not into it. She's not about it. So yeah, she's gone to the doctors to get some more pain medication for her legs, and yeah. So let's get into the game. I'm just gonna see what I think. Amara's gone to the doctors, and I think so is Bethann. So they've both gone to the doctors. Bethann needs to get her immunization done, so that's what she's done. And yeah, she's hurt herself. Ouchie. But yeah, she's happy she's got a new job, and they're in this amazing apartment, and yeah, they're very happy about it. So just gonna get her to do some research on her career, because she's invested in stocks already, so let's see if she can do some research. So she's gonna do some stock research. So she's gonna do some research on stocks. Oh, Bethann attacks is it's probably from Celine. I know it's from Zoe, one of her other friends. Alicia Sanskar? No idea what that is, love. Let's have a look. So, she's probably our neighbor. Let's see. She is, yeah, probably our neighbor. Well, she's gone to work, so. What are you doing? So, Nugget is asleep on the floor. Thank God, I literally thought Nugget was like standing and sleeping, but he's asleep on the floor there. There's the cat. So, this is Axel Green. This is Bethann's grandma's cat. And she's brought into the city because she's impulsive. As much as she's a professionalist, she's still very impulsive. Like, you can see in a relationship, they just moved into this city, and she has a relationship with the unemployed neighbor. Fun times, but yeah, it's not gonna last long. Let's see what Manny's doing. She's researching stocks. Mara's knee is still acting up, so she's still at the doctor's, and Mara needs to go to the orthopedic, the eye doctor. Yeah, she's got to go to the eye doctor, is what we're going to call it. So, let's schedule an eye exam, because, yeah, she's got really bad strain on her eyes. She needs glasses. Come on, schedule an exam, life. And yeah, she wants to go to the gym pretty much. She's really sad. None of the girls an appointment with the optician currently, and Sophia's kind of stressing about her dog because Naga never really sleeps about this time, but all the girls are trying to reassure her that it's fine, it's not a big deal, you know, you can always ask your mum and dad to come pick up Naga anytime. And yeah, and she's currently waiting for Beth to come back from the doctors so they can kind of decide what's happening tonight and what's going to happen. They're not really too sure what's going on with Almara because her leg's playing up, and they know that it's probably not the best time to talk about going out dancing, because if she's not feeling up to it, they just want to wait and see if she's, you know, down to go out or not. So yeah, they're trying to be all kind of considerate about each other currently, and just waiting on to see what's going to happen. And so Al's back from the doctor. She's still in a little bit of pain. She needs to work on her charisma skills. That's like the most important thing for her to do currently. But none of the girls have they don't have a mirror in the bathroom currently. They've only just moved in recently, so I don't think I put a mirror in there. All the walls in the apartment are so tall as well, so it does make it hard. No, there isn't any in either bathroom by the looks of it. But she does need to work on her charisma skills. Her leg is giving her a little bit of pain, so yeah, no mirror in that room either. So we're gonna put some mirror in the bathrooms, probably in the rooms later. But for now, I think she should just come watch some TV. Maybe the Civic Public Access. Yeah, Civic Public Access would be the best one. Just so she can just chill and put her feet up. And she's got some paracetamol and ibuprofen from the GP, which she's taken already. So that's good. And so Beth is just in the kitchen. She's probably going to make some food. She did kiss my next door neighbour, which isn't the greatest thing, because you don't want to, you know, flirt with people close to the house. The girls kind of know, but they just don't want to be involved because they don't think it's a long-term thing. So Manny's still doing her research, trying to get some work done. Bex is still in the room, locked in there, trying to get this vlog finished because she can't seem to get the right video and everything kind of sorted. So it's her first video, so hopefully it goes well. She needs to get 100,000 followers and get her comedy skills up. So that's like her priority. Al is watching her TV, chilling, waiting, just kind of hanging out, resting. She needs to get her comedy skills up. And Beth is just gonna make some hot cocoa for the girl. And yeah, how much is that gonna cost? Oh my god, 59 simoleon for some hot cocoa. Seriously, expensive. But that's fine. They have the money for now. They have 9,000? Well, they have roughly about 9,000 simoleon between all 6 of them to share. So I don't think it'll be too bad. We'll see how it goes on the depending on what they do tonight. Her pain is going down. Essentially, she's taking Al's pain is going down because she's taking some medications for it. Sophie's still taking a nap. And yeah, I think she's had a little bit of downtime. She's gonna come into her room. She's sharing with Amara, so they're the only 2 girls sharing a room. So she's gonna come and work on some of her work stuff, so things she needs to do for work while she's at home, just to make sure she's not just, you know, sitting around. She still needs to, she's become friends with a celebrity apparently, but she hasn't. But yeah, she's become friends with a celebrity and reach level 5 of charisma. So I think she's just going to do some, probably check her emails. Yeah, I think check her work emails. And just some work from home stuff really. So that's what she's going to do. Yeah, she's in a lot of pain. She's not exactly feeling the greatest. She wants to go to a restaurant. She wants to chill. She just wants to have some downtime really since moving in, because all the girls moved in her, Sofia, and her and Sofia are the only two that had to move far away. Bex and Imani came together. They're living with Willow Creek. So they're living Willow Creek. So, and Beth literally just moved apartments, essentially. So she didn't have that much of a travel to do. Her nan had the most travel to do because she came down to help her move. So what we'll do whilst Bex is finishing up her vlog, I'm just going to get Bethann to make some hot cocoa, get her eye test done, and Amara's still at the optician, still getting checked up, and Manny's still in a room working away, trying to get her skills because she really wants to get to level 6 of charisma and level 5 in the logic skill. So she's a busy girl. She's really, really busy, and she does want to work from home most of the time, but you know, she can't. So she's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place currently. But yeah, she just finished researching stocks, so I think the best thing is she needs to take a nap. And it's already 7, so she's probably gonna get some hot cocoa and chill for a minute until Bex finish recording. And I love how Bethann is just sitting in the girls' room like, I'm just waiting for everyone. I think she's just speaking to Al, seeing what the plan is for tonight. Are they gonna go out? Are they gonna go to the restaurant down not far, well, close to their place, or are they just gonna chill? But I think she's just gonna come and just make some make some jam for Sofia and Amara, so they have something to have with toast in the morning, because she's still trying to improve on her cooking skills. She's trying to improve on her skills, her gourmet skills. And little Axel is just sleeping. He's so adorable, but he does need to go back to grandma. I think her grandma will literally have a fit if she doesn't get her cat back, even though she's a dog lover. So Bethann's making some cupcakes in the kitchen at the minute, and Bex is still recording, and she still has a long way to go. She has a lot of things she needs to get done. Manny's still in her room replying to the emails from her co-working boss. And yeah, let's see. Sorry, not Manny. Manny is in the kitchen. She's with Bethann, whilst Bethann is making cupcakes for the girls, and she's having hot cocoa just to chill and talk, really. She's feeling really confident. I'm not too sure why, but I think because she's got that pretty girl trait, so she's kind of feeling herself currently. So just gonna get them to just kind of talk, and not sure whether they're gonna express their hatred for bras. Why not? I'm not sure if Beth can relate, but that's a conversation they can have. And she does need to go sleep. Essentially, she needs to get a nap, and she needs to use the bathroom. Her energy is super low, so I'm just gonna get her to go to the bathroom and drink a hot cocoa. So yeah, I think that's just a plan for currently. Who's calling this? Jerry from the refund department. You're entitled to a cash settlement. I think she's gonna say okay. Oh no, she got scammed. She got scammed. No. Yeah, it's just it's awful. She's lost 500 simoleon. She's not exactly happy about it. Thank you for your contribution. It's bloody Nancy. It's Nancy Landgrab. I see why no one likes Nancy. She's a scammer. And Eddie. Eddie is calling us, and he's trying to speak to us. So Mara's still the optician, so I heard you're good friend with Sofia Whitebeard. We've been friends with Sofia for a long time, Eddie. Get it together. Get it together, Eddie. It's not the time for this. So yeah, Sophie's still sleeping. And Amara's still at the doctor. She's not exactly feeling well. And yeah, everything is just not going right for the girls today. It's like day one and it's just not happening. Well, she's done. Al is done with her work. She's going to use the bathroom. Her energy isn't too bad, so that's a good thing. So she might not need to take it. People are asking her to do too much. She's got her eye examined, so she's happy. Eyes are the window to the soul, so she's pretty happy with that. Nothing too much. She probably just overused computer way too much. And she needs the bathroom, but all the bathroom are being used. It's doing good. Her energy is really high. She's going to come warm herself by the the fireplace. She's gonna come to the fireplace and warm herself up. And Maddie's really, she's so embarrassed. She literally just lost 500 simoleon. It's not your fault. She's gonna go lounge. She loved that lounger. Like, that lounger is one of the things why she picked the room. Okay, put the jam away, Beth, just so you don't eat it. Let's put it back in the fridge. Yeah, she did make that jam earlier, as you've seen. So yeah, gonna put that back in the fridge. So what is next? So I think we're gonna go to the don't take the dogs. So everyone's back, so we're gonna go to the club. And yeah, I think this is where don't take the dog. This is where I'm just gonna leave it until next week. So the girls are gonna head to the club, and so just gonna leave it here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think of the girls, what you think their personality will be, and how you think they're gonna evolve and change, you know, what you kind of expect from them. Hope you guys enjoy this, and if you do like it, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what your suggestions are, and yeah, should we return the cat? That's my question. Should we return the cat? Because I do want to make more room in the family, but let me know what you think, and have a nice day. Bye.